Every so often someone would come to confession, but instead of confessing his or her sins, they would start by talking about other people's sins. It's like making an excuse that she or he has done something wrong, but only because some other people made them do it. For example, my husband drinks so much and that makes me so angry, and so I swear at him. Or my daughter is living with that guy without even being married, so that's why I don't talk to her anymore. My son misbehaves, my wife doesn't go to church, my family does not live a good Christian life, but I'm almost perfect. As a priest hearing confession like this, I end up asking this type of person, okay, now I know the sins of your family members, but can you please confess your own sins? Not their sins. Welcome, everyone. Father Chris. I hope you are not that type of person. I hope I am not that person. And whenever we confess our sins, we need to be careful not to make excuses for our mistakes and not to blame others for our misbehaving. It is not about others, it is only about us, about you and me. I should go to confession not simply thinking about others and their shortcomings, but humbly to ask God to forgive me my sins, my mistakes, my bad actions. And we hear today in the Gospel, why do you notice the splinter in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the wooden beam in your own? Isn't that so true? We tend to correct everybody else, but not ourselves, mistakenly thinking that we are better. I could do that job better. I could coach that team better. I would sing that song better. I would be a better pastor, a better bishop, better leader, better parent, better mayor, better president. I would do that job better. You hypocrite. Remove the wooden beam from your eye first, then you will see clearly to remove the splinter in your brother's eye. So I can't say to someone, do not lie, if I am a liar. Don't swear if I can't stop using bad words. Don't steal if I am taking what does not belong to me. Go to church if I don't practice my faith. I can't telling someone to stop gossiping, yet meanwhile I talk about others behind their back. Or going to confession and confessing not only my sins, but everybody else's. Who are you to correct me? Who are you to tell me how to live, since you are no better? Don't be a hypocrite. You know that Jesus doesn't like hypocrites. I need to remove the wooden beam from my eye first, and then I will be able not only to see the splinter in my sisters' and brothers' eyes, but even help them to remove it. And I think this warning is addressed especially to us, the clergy, because we are called to help others live a good, moral life. We are called to bring Christ's forgiveness to people. We are called to minister, to love, and to serve. But how can we do that if we ourselves don't give a good example of a holy life? Unfortunately, many of us don't, as you can hear and read. There are those among us, priests, bishops, religious, who don't give a good example at all, or even scandalize others by bad behaviors. How then can we talk about moral values and a holy life? We can't. Remove the wooden beam from your eye first, you hypocrite. We can't be hypocrite. None of us. Jesus doesn't like hypocrites. So what is that beam in my eye that needs to be removed? And what is interesting in Jesus' saying is the fact that he doesn't tell us not to help others and not to ignore that splinter that may be in their eyes, but he is saying, first, remove the wooden beam from your own eye, and then you will be able to see and remove that splinter from your sister's or brother's eye. So let's go to work. God bless you.